Hola a todos, and welcome. Today, we're diving into something that's, well, all about fun. We're going to learn how to talk about our hobbies, or, as you'd say in Spanish, our pasatiempos. Let's get into it.
So, let me ask you a question right off the bat. What do you do for fun? Like really? Is it getting lost in a good book? Kicking a ball around? Or hey, maybe it's just chilling out and scrolling on your phone. No judgment. Whatever it is, just keep that in mind. Because by the end of this, you're going to know exactly how to talk about that passion in Espanol.
So yeah, we're going to walk through some of the most common hobbies out there, and I'll give you the key phrases you need to sound totally natural. Ready? Let's do this.
All right, first up, let's talk about relaxing at home. In Spanish, you might call these pasatiempos caseros. You know, those cozy, at-home things we all love to do when we just need to unwind and chill.
Okay, let's dive into these. I'm going to say them in Spanish, and hey, you should totally try saying them out loud with me. First, we've got leer. That means to read. Simple enough, right? Then there's miro la tele. That means I watch television. See the difference? One is the general verb, the other is what I do. Next, for all you gamers out there, juego en el ordenador. That's I play computer games. And for the music fans, escucho música. I listen to music. If you're into cooking, the word is cocinar, which means to cook. And of course, a hobby we can all get behind, dormir, to sleep, a true classic.
All right, enough relaxing. Let's get active. This section is called En Movimiento, which literally means on the move. It's all about those hobbies that get your blood pumping and get you out of your seat.
So let's run through some of these. If you're a water person, you'd say nado. That's I swim. For the sports fans, a super common one is juego a fútbol, which is I play football. Or maybe you're more of a gym person, then it's ir al gimnasio, to go to the gym. For something a little more low-key, you could say salir a caminar, to go for a walk. And you can't forget this one, bailar, to dance. Love that one. And for my friends in colder climates, you've got esquiar, which means to ski. Awesome. Okay, let's grab our keys and head out on the town. This next section is de paseo. It's all about those fun, social things you do when you're out and about, maybe with friends or family. Yeah, these are going to be super useful for making plans. For example, voy al cine. I go to the cinema. Simple. Now, this next one is interesting. To say you're seeing friends, you'd use me encuentro con mis amigos. Now, it literally means I meet with my friends, but it's just the natural way to say I see friends. It's a great one to know. Of course, for a perfect sunny day, you've got ir a la playa, go to the beach. And for all you globetrotters, there's viajar, to travel. Oh, and speaking of going out, here's a cool little tip for you. When you want to talk about shopping, you've actually got two great options. You can say voy de compras, which is like I go shopping, or you could say salir de compras, which is kind of like to go out shopping. Honestly, they pretty much mean the same thing, and you can use them interchangeably. Knowing both is just one of those little things that'll make you sound way more natural. Okay, for our last set of hobbies, we're looking at creativity and connection, or creatividad y conexión. This is all about expressing yourself and, connecting with other people.
Let's wrap up our vocabulary with these last few. So if you love to belt out a tune, you'd say cantar, to sing. If you're a musician, a super common one is tocar la guitarra, which means to play the guitar. Maybe you're a writer, then your word is escribir, to write. And finally, a very 21st century hobby that I think we all do, chatear. And yeah, you probably guessed it. That just means to chat, like online.
Whew, okay, we have covered a ton of new words. So for the big finale, we've put absolutely everything in one handy spot for you. Think of it as your ultimate Spanish hobbies cheat sheet, or as they might say in Spain, your chuleta de pasatiempos. And there you have it. Every single phrase we just went over all lined up and ready to go. Seriously, this is your go-to guide. I would definitely pause right here, grab a screenshot, maybe jot these down in a notebook. This table is going to be your best friend for practicing and really locking in all this new vocabulary. So, we're right back where we started. But this time, you've got the words. So I'll ask you again. ¿Y tú? What's your favorite pasatiempo? Try it, right now. Pick one of the phrases from that list and say it out loud. Seriously, that's the first step to making this language your own. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and remember, sigue practicando. Keep on practicing.